Hi, Maureen. Actually, talking about the schedule, Sarah's classes at 9:30 on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday are all moving to 9. So 9 to 10:30 instead of 9:30 to 11. And that's what time I practice. So now all the morning classes are at 9 a.m. That's amazing. Hi, Marga, the professional peppermint patty maker. I have no idea how you did that.
Trader Joe's.
They look homemade.
Well.
They look homemade. They taste great.
Oh, good.
You're like, I hired someone that I don't know through a third party. That's funny. Great. There's Maria's space. Maureen, I hope that's hot chocolate.
It's coffee.
Coffee's okay.
It's not as good as hot chocolate, but you know, it's got the caffeine.
Yeah, I can't handle coffee. Like, I don't like the taste of it. And if I drink caffeine, then my eyes get all twitchy, my arms, my legs. One time, I know, Maureen, you might have heard this story, but one time I went to this really cool, like, Turkish tea house, but it was a little closet in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. And so I ordered some chai and I didn't really think anything of it. It was like 4 p.m. And I drank maybe this much of it. I did not sleep the whole, like, I didn't really sleep. And my eyes were twitching and my arms were twitching. And at one point I was laying on my side in bed in a hotel room and my legs go like this. They go wham. And so I got my blanket and I got out of bed and I tried to sleep on the floor because I was like, I'm gonna fall out of bed, all from caffeine. So now I'm pretty careful about avoiding it because it can really ruin my night.
It's a powerful drug.
Yeah, oh, it's cool.
Unrelated, but check out what I got for Christmas.
Awesome. Hi, Walter. Walter's her dog. Oh, awesome, Maureen. That's great. David Williams' book, you guys.
And my brother got it for me, and David called and left him a voicemail and said aloha and everything, and it was
nice. That's so great. Aw.
I wanted to share. I have some friends in Brazil who have chocolate ceremonies for its like healing and in higher quantities psychoactive effects.
Yeah.
Like no sugar, but they just grind down chocolate beans, and it's just a really cool sort of medicine that I hadn't been aware of before.
Wow. Well, if they ever want to do a virtual chocolate ceremony,
ooh,
we could all do that. They could tell us ahead of time what we need. That'd be fun.
That would be really fun.
So one time this guy came to the yoga studio. Okay, first of all, one time, so I only host David Williams, David Swenson, Beryl Bender Birch, Manju. That's all I can think of that I will currently say, yes, I'll host your workshop. Everyone else, I say, no, thank you. No, thank you, no, thank you, no, thank you. This guy from Plattsburgh, I don't even remember his name. He kept like bugging me. And he was super artistic and he would send these crazy photos and he had this big garden. And I thought, you know what harm can come of this? We'll just do it as a Saturday teacher training and that'll be that. So I was like, okay, like this isn't going to be a big money maker, but if you want to practice teaching, you can come over and do this. He came over, he was jumping around like worse than me. And he was jumping around and he was all excited and he brought all these tomato plants, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I hope no one feels like their time is being stolen from them. And then he was like spontaneously choreographing, like we would all form a circle and we would all hold hands, and then we'd go in and raise up our hands, and then we'd come out and put our hands down, and we were saying these mantras, but the mantras were like, I am the earth. I mean, it was just like, it would have been great if I was in first grade or something, but it was, I was just kind of like, this is hokey, this isn't yoga, blah, blah, blah. So, you know, I was kind of like, why did I say yes? And it went on, just like the story, but way longer. And then near the end, because I gave him like 9 to noon, I gave him 3 hours. I don't know if any of you were there. Rachel, you might have been there. And at the end, he gave us all a tomato plant. And we had to like sit and meditate with our hands around our tomato plant. And in my mind, I was like, I can't wait for this to be over. It's going to be lunchtime. I'll talk about something, you know, really yogic in the afternoon. Maybe we'll work on, like, I'm thinking the whole time of how am I going to save this day? And then all of a sudden, everyone fell in love with their tomato plant. And we all got to take them home and plant them. And then as the tomatoes came on in the fall, people, or, you know, like in August, people started like bringing in tomatoes and being like, look at, this is the tomato off of that tomato plant. And it was so sweet. Turned out that it was sweet, and I was a Grinch. Anyway, that's just to say, I think we can handle a cocoa ceremony, since I went through a tomato ceremony that I was against. All right, I love us. I'm going to mute everyone. Unmute if you have questions or stories that you feel moved to tell in the middle of class. Class is a loose term. All right, come up to the front of the mat, feet touch. Perfect. Let's Om once. Hands anywhere you want them. Inhale. Oh. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, your hands stay flat on the floor. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Scoot your hands back towards your feet. Chin tucks under. Breathing in and out of the nose. Nice Ujjayi Pranayama. In and out of the nose. It should sound hollow. It'll become very consistent. Becomes the metronome of the practice. Next inhale, walk or jump forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale up, hands touch at the top. Samastatihi. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, arms straight. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Again, shorten the down dog, scoot the hands back, push way up out of the shoulders. Chin tucks under, look at your belly button. Drishti is your belly button. On an inhale, walk or jump. Exhale, fold. Inhale up, hands touch. Samastatihi. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, arms straight. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Drishti is your belly. Wide fingers, wide toes, strong quadriceps, strong Mula Bandha. Mula Bandha is like a kegel that you try to hold the whole time you practice. Move on your own inhale, walk or jump. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Samastatihi. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, arms straight. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Shorten it up. Bring your feet toward the center line. Right leg up as high as it's ever been. Drishti is either your left thigh, your bottom thigh, or your belly button. Strong Mula Bandha. Choice 1, put your foot down on an exhale. Choice 2, just hop your left foot forward. Inhale, forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up. Samastatihi. One more A. Inhale, up. It's kind of like an A+, actually. Remember to straighten your arms. Use an exhale to get to plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Scoot the hands back. Line up the feet. Left leg up high. You can rotate that top ankle or point the foot or point the ankle, open the toes. Mula Bandha, always, always. Choice 1, take that foot down to the floor on an exhale. Choice 2, hop your right foot forward. It's an inhale when you come forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Samastatihi. Surya Namaskara B. Inhale, knees bend. Exhale, hands forward. Inhale, arms straight. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot, warrior 1. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left foot, inhale up, warrior 1. Exhale, down to plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Choice 1, any down dog you want. Choice 2, any down dog that you're working on that you don't really want yet. Choice 3, handstand. Use an inhale, walk or jump forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale up, knees bend. Samastatihi. Inhale, knees bend. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, arms straight. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, right foot. Inhale, warrior. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left foot, inhale, warrior. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Choice one, any down dog you like. Choice two, any down dog that you're working on that you don't like yet. Choice three, if you used one leg up for your handstand, use your opposite leg up. It's an inhale, walk or jump forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale up, knees bend. Samastatihi. One more B. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, straight arms. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot. Inhale, warrior. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left foot. Inhale, warrior. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Mula Bandha all the time. Do whatever you want all the time. You can always be in handstand. You can always be in child's pose. Next inhale, walk or jump. Exhale, fold. Inhale up, knees bend, hands touch. Samastatihi. It's an inhale, open your feet, grab your big toes, Padangusthasana. Use an exhale to bend the elbows. It's okay to bend the knees, chin tucks under, drishti is a belly. It's an exhale, slide the hands under the feet. Inhale, arms straight. Exhale, elbows bend, Padahastasana. Mula Bandha, Drishti, same line of energy. It's an inhale, arms straight. Exhale, hands to the floor, walk the feet open. Take your right elbow under your right knee. First position, interlace your hands around the front of that right ankle. Second position, Left arm slings up over your back. And if you have a choice, your right hand holds your left wrist. Your left palm is open toward the ceiling. You can kind of move around. You can stretch out your shoulder. You can rock side to side. You could straighten your legs. Whatever feels best there. Nice Ujjayi breath. Strong Mula Bandha. And release. Hands on the floor. Switch sides. So I kind of lift my rib cage up and then I turn it sideways to get under there. So I'm really rotating my left shoulder under my left leg. Hands interlace around the front of the left ankle. The left arm is in between the legs. Right arm slings up over the back. And if you have a choice, your left hand holds your right wrist. You can experiment with rocking side to side or lowering and lifting your hips a little bit. Nice. And release. Both hands on the floor. Rock heels. Toes are in the air. Rock to the toes. Heels are in the air. Rock to the heels. Flex the feet. Rock to the toes. Heels lift up. And everything is okay with bent knees. Take a couple more. And then reach under, really reach under. Bend your knees a little bit to help. Right hand holds the left wrist, left arm is over the back. And then see if you can rock side to side. Come over and touch your right toe to the floor. So you're on your ballet toe on the right foot and on your big foot on the left foot. And if it seems easy, go ahead and stand up. And once you're up, you can keep that knee bent, or you can extend the foot toward the ceiling. We're going to go down just as slowly as we came up. Side two. Bind the left leg, rock from side to side. Go up on point on that left foot, that can help. Seems like it would be impossible. Come down as slowly as you went up. Hands release. When you're ready, stand up. Samastatihi. It's an inhale. There's still people here. It's an inhale. Open for triangle. Exhale down. Any hand position you like. So, Sue, Sundays are kind of a free-for-all, so you can always do whatever you want. The Ashtanga classes, I kind of stick to the Ashtanga plan, and you can still do whatever you want. It's an exhale to reach down to the floor, walk around. Keep the weight of the torso out of the pelvis, open triangle, second side. Mora, 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 mora. You have a pretty shirt, you have sunshine, you have triangle. Nice. Reach your hands to the floor. We're going to stay open for now. Reach out past your right foot. Flat hand, flat foot, maybe lift up for half moon. A third of your body weight is in your hand. Both shoulders line up over the wrist. And if the top arm or the top leg straighten out, that's just a bonus. Work on the hand and the foot, and then the forearm and the shin, the elbow, the knee, the bottom shoulder, the hip, the standing hip, Mula Bandha, Ujjayi Pranayama. Nice. Reach for the floor, walk around, walk around. The top part of the posture needs to be aware. Side to flat hand, flat foot. Work on the base. Get the weight of the chest and the shoulders into that hand. And then if it's easy, activate the top arm and leg, especially the hand and the foot, or really the fingers and the toes. That should complete it so the whole posture is working equally. But the top part isn't that important. If you want to stay curled up, stay curled up. Reach for the floor, keep the weight out of the pelvis, turn around, keep some weight into the hands, lots of weight in the feet. We're going to do the same posture bound. Ardha Chandrasana with the top bound foot. Baddha Ardha Chandrasana. Pull that top heel in against your bum. Half moon. Top hand and foot bound. Walk around, put some weight in your hands. You might need to even kind of rock. Put your hands a little bit further out as you turn. Half moon bound, side two. Third of the body weight is in the base hand. Mula Bandha connects the body front to back, side to side, top to bottom, and helps spread out our awareness. Reach down, walk around, walk around. Nice. This time, half moon, you can have a flat hand and a flat foot. Grab up your top big toe and kick that leg up high like dancer or bow. So it's a little bit of a forward bend with a whole lot of leg extension, back bend. And then reach for the floor, walk around. If you want a more challenging base in half moon, which I decided I didn't, you can take your first two fingers and loop the big toe on the base foot. Side two. Top half back bend, bottom half moon. Reach for the floor, walk to the center, stand up when you're ready. Samastatihi. Nice. It's an inhale, open for wide leg, hands are on the hips. Exhale down. Inhale, arms straight. Exhale, elbows bend. Prasarita Padottanasana A. Stay low, move into C. Hands interlace over the hips and go over toward the floor. Hang on with your thumbs. Switch which fingers are interlaced on top. Then switch your thumbs, and you shouldn't really have to raise your hands up to do that. So we just switched which hand is interlaced on top. Strong breath, strong body. Nice. Hands go to the hips, hands go to the floor. Press up so that your back is swayed, and then exhale down. We're going to call it wide leg split. You could go knee to knee and put your shins on the floor, or you can leave your rump way up in the air and call it wide leg split the way I do. And if it's comfortable, go ahead and go on down. Nice. Amelia, nice. Nice, Bill. Good choice, Rachel. Beautiful. Usually if I really try for that posture, I have to lay on the floor and wiggle out like a fish trying to get back into the brook. So come out any way you can. Samastati, no hurry. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, arms straight. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Toes touch, feet are flexed, duct tape your ankles together. Vasisthasana. In order to get up evenly, I have to move my base hand forward about 4 inches. Feet are stacked. Mula Bandha or bust. Switch it out, side 2. Feet are stacked. And down dog. Beautiful. Right foot steps forward like warrior. And then maybe go down onto the left elbow. The right arm can hang out over the top of the right thigh. Or both elbows can go down. Or if you're super flexible, you can take your chest to the floor. Strong back leg, strong Mula Bandha. Nice. Hands on the floor, optional, flying switch or switch sides. Left foot forward, legs are just like warrior. Maybe one elbow to the floor, maybe 2 elbows to the floor, maybe chest to the floor. Strong back thigh. Hands to the floor, flying switch, 1 or 3. Right foot ends up in front. Come down onto the back knee. Nice low lunge. You want to get your knee far enough forward that there's also a stretch happening in the front calf. So back hip flexor, back thigh, front calf, maybe the front knee. Pick up the back foot if it seems like a good idea. Any hand hold you like. Can be fancy or plain. Nice, and release. Change sides. Low lunge, left leg in front. I always do the right leg first just because I practice Ashtanga. A long time ago, my first yoga teacher always told me to do the least flexible side first. And the least flexible side, that would change from posture to posture. And the belief was that if I did that, my sides would become incredibly even by the time I was older. Now that I'm older, okay, for one, I didn't do that my whole life. I only did that sometimes. But my sides aren't really even. I would say they're less even than they used to be. But it was a good theory. Pick up the back foot. And release. Flying switch. Choice 1, it's kind of like that warrior posture we did, but you're on the knee. So the hips are above the back knee and the front leg has a 90-degree angle at the knee. So that's choice 1, work on that hip opener. Or choice 2, Hanumanasana, slide your foot forward. You can use something under the center of the hamstring. If you put something under the center of the front hamstring, it feels just like you're sitting on the floor. And it feels a little more secure than hanging out in space. Hanumanasana. Switch sides whenever you want. Square of space. Hips stay above that back knee. Or Hanumanasana. Come out however you like. Find down dog. No hurry. Wide fingers, wide toes. My feet are very wide in this down dog. All those hip openers, it just feels a little more comfortable. Elbows stay straight. See if you can shrug your shoulders. Nice. And then feet together, toes touch. Your left foot comes up, bent knee, and your right hand tries to find it and then kick that foot open. It's a little bit like we did in Half Moon, where the base is a forward bend and the top part is a back bend. Switch it out. Some of the postures that don't look very complicated have quite a bit of balance challenge. And release. When you're ready, come down onto your knees. Feet can be flexed or feet can be pointed. Ustrasana. You need enough distance in between the knees that the tailbone can kind of tuck in between the legs. High through the chest, comfortable, strong base. Feel the base of the posture. Flood the room with honey. And as the honey moves up higher and higher, those are the parts of the posture that become strong and stable. Keeping your arms straight, how much can you rock forward and back? And then on one of those, fling yourself forward. Head stays back for plank, head stays back for up dog. And then on down dog, the chin tucks under. Lengthen the back of the neck, look at the belly button. Nice. Ustrasana again, any variation that you want or no. I'm doing exactly the same camel again. That's such an incorrect use of language. Rock back, flick up off your hands, head stays back, head stays back, head stays back. And once you get into down dog, chin tucks. Open up the back side of the neck. Tuck the chin. Hump up the back if it helps. Beautiful. One time, I watched an 1.5-hour video on Virasana, on one posture. I about died. Come down onto your knees. Touch your big toes together. My knees have like a hang loose distance in between them. Sit down onto the heels. might be able to see my toes. I don't really know. Good. And then come up, put one big toe over the top of the other one. Come up, switch it out, put the other big toe on top. Come up onto your hands. You're going to put your right foot on top of your left arch. See if you can sit down, make it comfy. Come up, switch feet. Come up, you're going to put your right foot over your left Achilles. Come up, left foot over the right Achilles. Nice. Come on up, lay down onto your belly. That was like half the video we just did. High speed. When you're ready, Shalabhasana A, feet are up, forehead is up, palms face up, the backs of the hands are on the floor. Shalabhasana A. Mula Bandha, Sweet Ujjayi. Pull the hands forward, flip over the fingertips, straight elbows. Shalabhasana B. Interlace the hands up over the back. Shalabhasana C. I'm trying to lift my thighs up off the floor, but I don't think anyone could tell if they were looking at the camera. I mean, the whatever that's called, computer. Switch which hand is interlaced on top. Choice 1, cross your arms, wiggle your hips from side to side. Choice 2, child's pose. Choice 3, take a vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lie down onto your belly, come up onto the elbows. Half frog. One leg, you grab the foot, and you start to push the foot down toward the floor. I almost said pull, but it's definitely a push. The way to get this handhold to work is instead of pushing on the toes, push on the ankle or the arch of the foot, and then swing your fingers to the outside and sling them up over the toes. Ardha Bakasana. Side 2. Nice. Side 1 again. Release it. Side 2 again. and either grab up side one or release side two and grab them up at the same time. So both feet are trying to slide next to their own hips to touch the floor. Elbows are high. Forehead is high. Same choices. Release, rock the hips side to side, or stretch out your lower back in child's pose, or take a vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Full bow. We're going to do a few of these. The first one, your hands go to the outside of the shins, thumb points down. Heels lift up, so the feet are flexed. And I have my legs apart. I'm not trying to touch my feet together. If you want to, you can. And release. Swing around so that your thumbs go to the arch of the foot. And now it's the inside of the ankle and the center of the palm. If you're getting in from starting fresh, you could put your hands in prayer position in front of you and never flip them over. Just don't crash into your feet. Move to the inside. So the palms are kind of open, the elbows are open, the shoulders are open. Beautiful. And release. Same choices. Rock your hips side to side. Stretch out your lower back. In child's pose, or take that little vinyasa. The next one, your feet are going to be pointed, and take your hands right up over the tops of your toes. Accentuate that pointed foot, the pointed curled toes. And release. Nice. Arms go straight out like a T. I'm going to roll my whole body toward my right arm. So my right fingers are going to crawl away a little bit. And you can do anything you want with the top half of your body. If you're not rolling over too far, you're going to have to leave your left hand on the floor so you can push off of it. And that feels amazing. If you're way over, you can grab your knee or your foot, or you can invent something. Side two, arms are out at a T. When you roll toward that left shoulder, your hand has to crawl away a couple inches. Nice. Come back forward. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Shrug the shoulders, elbows stay straight. Just checking on that. Nice. And then go ahead, lie down onto your back. Pull both knees up towards your chest. And then slip over to the outside edges of the feet. They're flexed. Pull both knees down toward the floor. Nice. Your left foot is going to tuck behind your right knee. And then you roll, hang on to your right foot. You roll towards your left knee. You can't really, there you go. Here it is. I know, it doesn't even make sense because I have these clothes on. Here's my left foot, Amelia. I'm going to trap it behind my right knee. I'm going to roll over to touch my left foot to the floor. And that gives me space to kind of pull into a teeny bit of a back bend and tuck my right foot. It's continuing that pressure of the leg, those marma points that we were using in the Virasana. And then take your time. Come out when you're finished. Your right foot tucks behind your left knee. You hang on to that left ankle. Roll the left knee toward the floor. And you can pull into a little bit of a back bend and tuck that left foot onto the floor. I just think you can see better on this side. And if you have happy knees, you're going to be able to lie all the way down onto the floor with your foot squished behind your left knee. It's pressing on marma points, and it's also creating space in that knee. My right knee is like, do not do this completely. And my left knee is like, I love this. So listen to your body, then you just kind of come out. This time, left foot goes into half lotus. Pull your right knee in against your chest. If that's crazy, find something that's a little less crazy. If it's really easy, you're going to move into grabbing onto your right foot. And then possibly bending your elbows. It's going to lift the sacrum up off the floor, head to the leg. Supta Ardha Padmasana. Reclined half lotus posture. And release. Put your right foot into half lotus. Pull up on your left knee. If that's enough, stay there. If it's easy, grab the left foot. As you bend your elbows, the sacrum lifts up off the floor, head to the leg. And release. Both feet on the floor. Knees drop to one side, knees drop to the other side. One side, other side. I like to put my hands under the back of my head so that my chin is a little bit tucked. Nice. Left leg straight down the yoga mat. Right knee up and across for a twist. Arms can be anywhere. Let gravity take you. If it's pretty easy, you can grab the foot, the right foot with the left hand. Or you can add a little bit of weight to that knee. If you want more, the leg that is straight down the yoga mat, bend that knee and grab it with your right hand. If you have room, so right now, I'm tied in a little bit of a knot, and I'm trying to keep both my shoulder blades on the floor, but my right one isn't really on the floor. I do have a hold of my feet with my opposite hand. So my chest is going up toward the ceiling. Now I'm going to keep hanging on. I'm going to roll off of my yoga mat and try to get my chest to the floor. Yeah, 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 yeah. And then release, roll back onto your yoga mat. I'm going to have to move over for this. I don't have any room. Second side. Da, 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 da. Okay, let's see. Right leg straight down the yoga mat. Sorry, I got off my mat and I lost my place. Left knee comes over. I'm trying to keep both shoulders on the floor. Maybe the right hand grabs the left foot. And then that long leg down the yoga mat, I'm going to bend that knee. It's my right foot. I'm going to grab it with my left hand. My chest is toward the ceiling. I'm trying to keep my shoulder blades on the floor, but I can't. And then I'm going to roll over and try to touch my chest to the floor. Nice, Maria, nice. This is the first time I've really been close enough to the computer to see any of us. Rachel, your Christmas tree, it's so happy. It's so happy. Nice, Bill. Yeah, Maria, can you roll over even further so your belly button gets on the floor? Just keep, yeah, that's it. Isn't that funny? You're like, yeah, it's kind of funny. Nice, Maura. Nice, Amelia. Nice, Maureen. Beautiful. And then back. Half back bend, full back bend, 3/4 back bend, invisible back bend, any back bend you want. Nice. Nice, Bill. Whatever we did, we tricked my shoulders into being more open than usual in back bend. That's amazing. Take as many back bends as you want. Hey, Rachel, just so you know, it's 10:08, and I know you usually have to go at 10.
I'm staying today for a little longer.
Oh my gosh.
I'm very happy about it.
Must be a holiday. Nice, Bill. Take as many back bends as you like. And then we're going to invent a posture. Invent something. It can be absolutely anything. It just has to be something that you've never done before. You might have seen it. You could try something that you've seen but you've never done. But I think it's more fun if you try to invent something you've never done or seen. Nice, Maureen. I always think that I've thrown this out so many times that I'm going to be like, I really don't have anything to invent. And every single time I invent something and they get funkier and worse. And that one didn't really even feel great, but I had never done it before. Also, when you try new things, watch out for your setup, whether it's a computer, iPad, whatever. I did a headstand with my hands pointing backwards and my elbows trying to be together. So my arms were like that. And then I put my knees on my arms. And it was just kind of a curled up headstand. It didn't feel great. It might feel better the second time. And it definitely didn't look pretty. And then I thought I should flex my feet with it. Felt better the second time, just like most yoga postures. Definitely felt better the second time. Nice. Maura, you look like a little envelope. I haven't opened any of my holiday cards yet, you guys. Ooh, nice. Maureen, that's cool. Maureen is in Marichasana B, but instead of binding around the shin, she bound under the thigh. Do you see it? She has all the books. She has the library. That's a good invention. Marga, 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 Marga. Maria, I just looked at you. I think I missed it. I think you were coming out. Oh, well. Yeah, you're okay. I don't need to see it. Nice. Nice. So, Sue, I think that all of the classical yoga is amazing, and it has, like, you know, made me happy throughout my life, and I totally love it and appreciate it. But the thing about the classical yoga is that it's been practiced and invented by people who are alive, and right now most of those people are dead and we're alive. So that's how come I think we should still make up stuff. And also from, you know, this is just like trivia from various yoga traditions. Also, some people believe that there is a yoga posture for every species on the planet. And since, you know, biologists and other people keep discovering new species, I think we should keep discovering new yoga postures. That's my whole yoga philosophy right there. We're alive. We get to explore. Beautiful. Take an inversion if you want one. Maura's working on some inversions. Anything upside down. Nice, Maria. Nice, nice. Rachel, 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 Rachel. She has enough room. She can go from handstand into back bend and stand up. And she's not trying to do that. She's just lucky enough that it happens.
Trying not to do that.
I know, but it's so lovely. Nice up dog, Maura. Oh, I forgot to hold that at the beginning of practice for you. I hope you remembered. Nice, Maureen. Beautiful. Nice, Amelia. Nice, Sue. You guys, whatever Maria is working on, she's doubling up her yoga mats. Little crash pad, maybe. Nice, Bill. Beautiful. Marga, what a nice stationary bicycle you have. I love that it's yellow.
Craigslist is a great place to,
That's amazing.
yeah.
That's great. Bowie, yes, 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 yes. Nice, Hannah. You can finish off on your own. There's absolutely no hurry. Once you get into the last 3 finishing postures that you guys are all addicted to, but I'm not particularly, I mean, I love them. I'll do them with you. See if you can work some sort of twist into your cross-legged position. So it's either lotus or cross-legged, and figure out your own variation on a twist. There's really slow snowflakes coming down outside. The big question of my day today was, should I take a shower before yoga or after yoga? Like, having been in quarantine for 500 days, I know it hasn't been 500, but you know, it feels like 500, a lot of time. And then on top of that, having it be the holidays, I'm like, what am I going to do today? Well, I'm going to transplant 3 plants and take a shower. Those are my big list. That's my big to-do list for the day. And then I was like, should I take a shower before yoga or after yoga? It's very good. It's good yoga to have such simple thoughts. Nice, Maria. 10:20. In 10 minutes, we'll start pranayama. And if there's anything you want to do, like anything at all, drink hot chocolate. Maybe I shouldn't drink hot chocolate before pranayama. Lie down into shavasana, use the bathroom. Log off because really we've done more than enough yoga and we've been doing so much ujjayi that you've already done a lot of pranayama. Anyway, do whatever you want for the next 10 minutes and then at 10:30 we'll start long form pranayama. Maureen, I'm so excited that you have David's book.
Love you. Bye.
I love you, Rachel. Bye, honey.
Thank you, Kathy. That was great. I really enjoyed it.
Sue, thanks for coming.
Yeah,
That
it was a good challenge.
It was really random. The thing about the Ashtanga practice is it becomes predictable.
Mhm.
Always the same sequence.
Right.
And I try not to predict which postures are going to be difficult for me. And then Vinyasa is just like random chaos.
Right. Well, it was real. I enjoyed it a lot. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you for coming. I'm so glad to meet you.
Yeah, you too. I've heard about you. My brother thinks you're great.
Yeah. I think your brother's great.
Yeah,
I
me
love
too.
you. Thanks for coming.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye, Maureen. Amelia, what are your favorite postures?
Marichasanas, A, especially, and C sometimes, and Shirshasana, and
Nice.
Baddha
Nice. So sometime I'll try to remember. I love Marichasana A, like it's one of my favorite postures too. And I love Marichasana C, but it doesn't necessarily love me. That's more of a one-way relationship. And then Baddha Konasana, there's like, you know, infinite numbers of variations in Baddha Konasana that we can do. So you know how we did like a quick Virasana to hit those marma points up our leg? We just kind of went through the foot and up behind the knee eventually. We can do Baddha Konasana and like hit, you know, 10 different positions or something. Half of which you can invent and tell us. Did you teach Vinyasa or did you only teach Ashtanga?
both, but it's an Ashtanga heavy influence Vinyasa.
Yeah, me too. How could it not be?
Right.
Because
Kathy, what did you call?
Say it again.
Well, I didn't quite catch what you said about the. You said marma points or something.
Yeah.
What are they called?
So marma, M-A-R-M-A, marma points are the precursors to acupuncture or acupressure points.
Oh.
And they don't run along the same meridians. But
I see.
yeah, so marma is a type of therapy.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, yeah, I've never heard of it. Thanks. I'll look it up.
It's like, you know, yoga, Ayurveda, marma, vastu. Like there's so many topics. And marma is actually something that came from the warriors and them healing themselves.
Oh.
So it had to do with being kind of vigorous with your body and stimulating those points to continue to be able to be kind of powerful. And then from there, from what I mean, I wasn't there, or if I was there, I don't remember it. And then from there, it like, you know, it went into softer marma points for people who are sick or, you know, unwell or injured in some way. The first marma treatment I had was equal or more harsh than the first Thai massage I had. So I had my first Thai massage when I was in Thailand, and I went to this place where there's all these mats on the floor and there's curtains in between, like hospital curtains, you know, but they were just sheets, and they would pull the curtain closed, and then right next to you behind just a sheet is maybe 2 or 3 businessmen having a business meeting with their curtains open. And in their business meeting, they're like grunting and you know, howling. And I noticed that the women that do the Thai massage, they're very strong. And I only saw women giving Thai massage at this one place. And I think they took it easier on me because I was female, but I was writhing. Like they were going at it, but they would try to make the men scream. You know, it was intense.
Well,
When it was over, I thought, oh my gosh, I want a Thai massage every day. And
yeah.
then 24 hours later, I was like, I may never get a Thai massage again.
Oh,
Because it's so intense that when it first stops, all these endorphins are released in my body where I was like, I feel amazing. And then later I was like, I don't want to be tortured in order to feel amazing. And here in America, just like marma can be very intense, or it can be kind of, you know, fairly gentle. Thai massage here in America is often very relaxing and very nice, and you know, you're not pushed. Like they were literally bending the bones to strengthen them, and I mean, and these women were masters at what they were doing. Anyway, it was super intense. So marma points, also in shibari, where people like maybe they tie up their arm into this position or whatever, the knots are supposed to be on certain points to stimulate that kind of healing release.
I see.
And shibari was a military punishment, maybe? I don't know how to explain. Okay, this is what would happen. In Japan, that people would be fighting, and then they would capture people and they would tie them up to these bamboo poles, put the pole on 2 people's shoulders, and carry them tied onto this pole back to their chief, who wasn't at the front line. And if the person was tied like very simply on the bamboo pole, the chief could see from far away that it was just a regular soldier. But if the person was tied into like fancy positions, you know, with really fancy, intricate knots, then it was a person of a higher rank. So how much time went into tying up the person that you captured, and how intricate the designs were on the knots, and how much they supported you or didn't support you, showed respect to the enemy, for being a good enemy and for being a high-ranking officer. Anyway, it's just crazy. And then the BSMD, the sex culture took over shibari.
Oh,
And they were like, okay, this is for us. But really, shibari is also a healing modality where it's like swaddling a baby and letting it rest. So it's supposed to completely calm the nervous system, and it's supposed to press on, you know, certain points, acupressure points or whatever. Anyway, it's kind of cool. Oh, marma points. Look at that.
oh, wow.
Who would it? who on earth was smart enough to do that? This is great. Vasat Lad, Marma Points of Ayurveda.
Thank you.
Who put that up there? Marga?
Me.
Maria.
Amelia.
Oh,
Amelia, you put that up there? Maria put it up there.
yeah.
Yeah, Maria, good job. Do you like this copy, Maria? I don't have this book.
Yeah, I like it.
Cool. So you guys, Vasat Lad is brilliant. He's really,
Yeah.
he's very smart. There is one thing I want to talk about since this book is up there and Vasat Lad's name is up there. In Ayurveda, Ayurvedic practitioners have, how do I use this language? Ayurvedic practitioners can have a difficult time identifying cancer. It's often identified as a phlegm problem in the body, like a little bit of stagnation where phlegm builds up. And that can be super dangerous if you have breast cancer and you go to an Ayurvedic doctor and they say, oh, you know, you just have a little phlegm buildup. Take this gentle way toward health, when really you needed more help than that. So, or not. Anyway, so when asked about it, Vasat Lad said that the reason that Ayurvedic practitioners have a difficult time identifying cancer is because it's a much more recent sort of disease that happens. It's a new disease compared to Ayurvedic information being based on, you know, so long ago. Anyway, I thought that was interesting. And I have a friend who had breast cancer, and she went to an Ayurvedic practitioner, was told that she had phlegm buildup and it wasn't identified. Then she went to a conference. She was really into Ayurveda. She was actually a midwife. She was actually my midwife. And she was brilliant. And she was also a nurse practitioner, or I don't know, whatever you have to be in Alaska to be a nurse. And she had been in Japan. She lived in Japan for a while. She lived in Alaska for a while. Then she lived here in Vermont. And then she went to an Ayurvedic conference with Vasat Lad. And one of his higher up teachers was a female who was also an MD. And she told my friend, she said, the day you get back, you have to go get this checked out, because I think this is serious. So Laura came back, she waited a couple days, went to the doctor, and she had breast cancer, and it had already metastasized, and she passed away. Like, I think she had it for about 7 years that she knew of, which is also totally okay. She may not have made any different decisions if she had known earlier, but I'm just saying, if you or any of your friends suspect you have cancer, look outside of just Ayurveda. If you have anything going on and Ayurveda is working for it, that's awesome. I'm not dissing it. I like it. I'm just saying it isn't quite as up to date. Was that an okay story? Did I tell that fairly? I just wanted it to be fair. Because I love Ayurveda. I mean, I don't study it, but I do appreciate it. And I love Marma. And I love you. And
Kathy, do you use the Marma tool or do you use your fingers?
Well, you can use, there's all kinds of tools you can use. My friend makes these Marma mats, and he makes them out of wood or out of silicone. The wood one is great. Sometimes I wear socks to walk on it, and the silicone one is kind of too soft. Actually, I'll run and get it. I know exactly where it is. The wood one is upstairs, but this one is silicone. You can heat it up. And this is kind of a lot more gentle because it's so squishy that it doesn't really feel like it's doing much for me, but you know. So the first Marma treatment I had, there's these tools and they have little like balls on the end of different sizes. And my friend would push in this tool and stimulate a point, and I would be like, I don't like this at all. She'd take the tool off, pick out a seed out of all these different sizes of seeds she had, put the seed on there and tape it so that that point continued to be stimulated.
Oh, wow.
I hated that. That was like too painful for me. And then this sweet Marma, I love this Marma mat, but it, you know, like that was too painful. And this, if you can heat it up and then you can like use it as a heating pad or drive with it or, you know, sit on it for your hamstrings or whatever. Like, I do love it, but the wooden one I use more often because the wooden one is a little bit harder. So what I'm saying is I'm not the baby bear and I'm not the papa bear. I like mama bear stuff, right? That's kind of funny.
Well, because the reason why I asked you is because, like, when I originally injured my foot, which was like 3 years ago or something, I was just like trying everything to try and get it to feel better.
Yeah.
And I had bought some Marma tools, and I mean, as it turned out, my toe was dislocated, so everything just hurt. And the Marma was not going to help that. And like American doctors, like all they wanted to do was surgery. So like I kind of put the Marma tools aside.
Mhm.
But I'm thinking now that my foot is like, it's kind of at this point where it goes between being like 98% better and 90% better. And then like when I feel it slipping back into that 90%, then I have to start really taking care of it. But I'm thinking like maybe now is the time for me to dig out those Marma tools and start doing some of that.
Yeah,
for just health of
and
my.
also if you work on a hand, it's supposed to help the whole body. And then you work on the hand and it helps the whole body. So you don't even have to work on the foot to heal the foot.
Oh, okay.
So the Marma tools, there's one spiky one that you roll back and forth in between your hands.
Oh, I don't have that one. I just have the ones with the balls on the end.
Yeah.
One looks like a microphone.
Yeah.
And the other one's smaller.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Cool.
But yeah, just like anything, I mean, I know that my asana practice is getting a lot of circulation into my feet, but like sometimes I think maybe at night I should be doing something like, and maybe that's the something I should be doing.
Yeah. Marga, do you have any ideas?
Say that again?
Do you have any ideas?
Oh, no.
Okay. I'm thinking also, I don't know how it would feel, but like compression socks,
Oh, I love compression socks.
that could be helpful.
Oh yeah, that's
Cool.
like feels like a massage. They're amazing.
Nice.
Ooh, actually, so my grandpa, who lives in Burlington, really likes going to the dump, and he brings a lot of stuff home from the dump. And one thing he brought home actually last year for Christmas was a foot massager, and you like put your, it's like a pair of boots, and you put your feet in, and then it like really goes at your feet, and to the point that like you cannot concentrate on anything else besides the foot massage. So if you like that sort of thing,
Yeah, that's cool.
maybe there's one at the dump. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe my grandpa brought it back to the dump. Who knows?
Nice. Nice. I like it. Awesome. Okay. Long form pranayama. And Amelia's cooking, I think, which is great. Starts with an om, ends with an om. Mula bandha all the time. Inhale. Jai in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Hold empty. Richaka Kumbhaka. In. Out. Hold empty. Richaka Kumbhaka. In. Out. Hold empty. Richaka Kumbhaka. In. Hold full. Paraka Kumbhaka. Out. In. Hold full. Paraka Kumbhaka. Out. Hold or out. Sorry. In. Hold full. Paraka Kumbhaka. Out. Ujjayi in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Hold full. Paraka Kumbhaka. Out. Hold empty. Richaka Kumbhaka. In, hold full, Paraka Kumbhaka. Out, hold empty, Rachaka Kumbhaka. In, hold full, Paraka Kumbhaka. Out, hold empty, Rachaka Kumbhaka. Ujjayi in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In, right hand comes up, Vishnu Mudra. Left nostril, exhale. Right inhale, hold. Left exhale, hold. Left inhale, hold. Right exhale, hold. Right inhale, hold. Left exhale, hold. Left inhale, hold. Right exhale, hold. Right inhale, hold. Left exhale. Right inhale, hold. Right exhale, hold. Right inhale, hold. Right exhale, hold. Right inhale, hold. Left exhale, hold. Left inhale, hold. Left exhale, hold. Left inhale, hold. Left exhale, hold. Left inhale, hold. Right exhale, hold. Right inhale, hold. Left exhale. Ujjayi in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Vastrika. Exhale, inhale, hold. Exhale. Vastrika, round 2. Exhale, inhale, hold. Exhale. Vastrika, round 3. Exhale, inhale, hold. Exhale. Ujjayi in. Out. in, out, in, out, in, out, in, right hand comes up, left nostril, exhale, right inhale, hold, Surya Badana, left exhale, right inhale, hold, Surya Badana, left exhale, right inhale, hold, Surya Badana, left exhale, left inhale, hold, Chandra Badana, right exhale, left inhale, hold, Chandra Badana, right exhale, left inhale, hold, Chandra Badana, right exhale, right inhale, left exhale, Ujjayi in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, Sitali in, press the tongue to the top of the roof of the mouth and hold, out, Sitali in, out, Sitali in, Mula Bandha stays on. Ujjayi exhale. Ujjayi in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Hands come together. And with as little movement and as much warmth as possible, you can lie down into Shavasana. I love you. You can take a nap. I'll sign us off. Thanks for coming today. Thanks for being part of the community. Thanks for practicing pranayama. It's such a high practice. Like it gets me high. All right. I love you. Have a beautiful day. Sarah will be teaching at 9:30 this coming week, and then in January at 9. And the next time I'll be on is Thursday at 9 a.m. We'll do primary because that will be New Year's Eve. I love you, Maura. I love you, Bill. I love you, Marga. I love you, Maria. I love you, Amelia. Love you. Bye.